Question. What level of spoilers are we doing for this episode?
Yeah,
I feel like I should have addressed that earlier.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we want to just be full spoilers? Or do we want to be...
No.
No?
I do not.
Okay.
I would like to let this one be spoiler-free.
Okay.
Put that in the title.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Risa.
And I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
If you don't like that, well, that's just fine. You can head over to podcasts that are sublime. I don't know why I started rhyming. I really don't.
You know, but you went for it. And
I went for it.
It was a thing.
Commitment. But yeah, no, you can go over to one we know of that is family friendly, which is Amateur Sleuth Pod?
Yeah, you did it.
I would have called it Sleuthcast, but you know.
Yeah, well, you're not the one naming it.
I'm not the one who named it. Yeah, exactly.
No.
But it's that's why my brain has trouble with it.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about today, sister?
Today we are doing our favorite thing. We are ranking people.
When you say it like that, it sounds bad.
I mean, how do you say it another way?
We are...
We're
ranking the characters. They're characters. And we're ranking them based on several different things, obviously. Yes. But I have a list of characters before we started the stream, I saw on YouTube that someone else has recently done this. I don't know if she did all of them, but if you guys go give Snuggly a follow, I'll link to her in the description. She's great. She does mostly Nancy Drew content over on YouTube.
Nice.
I did not watch her video, so I don't know what she did or if this is like it. But we are ranking them.
Once you're ranking characters, everybody does theirs. I watched I came out and Fiance Meister was watching a video today that was ranking the outfits that Link wears in Tears of the Kingdom. So, you know, everybody's got their ranking videos.
It's true. So yeah, this is ours. So I have all of the main cast, and then I added on the cat. I added on our good friend Zane. I added on all of the background characters. And you might notice that one is several background characters because that group of 3 really meant something to me.
I feel like they really mean something to one another. They're like together a lot.
Exactly. They are. They are together in multiple places, which is why I had to count them together and separate.
And we'll obviously get to their actual stories because we definitely know the stories of a lot of these people. But I'm glad that you put the brothers together.
Thank you. I honestly almost uploaded them as 2 people and a set, but I decided that was fine. We were good.
Yes.
Okay, so we have the normal S, A, B, C, D.
You know. You guys have watched rankings before.
You guys know how this goes. I will also link to this so you guys can do your own, and you can make your own labels as well when you do it yourself, so that's great for you.
Yeah, if you want to change it to looks most like a celebrity to looks least like a celebrity or, you know, hottest character, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. So, starting with Adela.
Okay.
I feel like she's a solid B.
I guess yes.
She's fine.
She's fine. She doesn't have much in terms of actual character.
No.
What little we get is a little like it doesn't necessarily, it's not consistent, you know what I mean? There are certain aspects of her that don't make sense, but then honestly, I am every part of that is completely overridden by the fact that she looks like Barbie. PS2 Barbie.
Yeah.
Like,
But, you know.
Barbie with her horse friends, I think, is one of those.
She's fine.
She's fine. And
there's nothing wrong with her. She's just there.
Yeah.
I think she's just a solid B.
Yeah. She's a client and not a super invested one.
Nope.
But she's also not an annoying client, and she's not, like, calling us at all hours being like, why haven't you done this? Or firing us for the random
You know,
things.
she's not Chantal.
She fires us, I guess, for, well, okay,
Snooping
actually,
with her
no.
stuff?
I was going to say snooping through her stuff,
like
but then...
we die.
But, yeah, but then it sounds like, wait, she's still over at the counter. But then who?
I know.
Because that's like, what the second thing... I was like, what?
Yeah, what does this mean? Also, I can't believe we missed that in the last episode where we said that...
we didn't even talk about
second chances, but that's fine.
That's fine. We also rambled for like almost an hour.
Yeah, we did. So Patrizia.
Man, Patrizia. I
could honestly want to put her as an A.
I do too. I think she's cute character design. I like the choices that they made with her features. I like her little pixie cut. I like the movements that they give her, even if they don't always make sense. They're really cute little movements. And I simply adore the voice actress. She did such good work. It was I'm sad we didn't get more to do with Patrizia.
I agree.
I was like, oh, I love you.
Yeah. Okay. Oscar.
Oscar, the sommelier
I literally forgot his fucking
museum.
name. Yeah, he was. He was just always with his arm out like it had a towel over it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him as, I want to say C.
I would
for
say
see
C
you
as
later.
well, for see you next Tuesday.
No, that would be...
He's definitely not the worst of the condescending men that we've had to deal with in the past, but he's also, oh, Nancy. Literally every time he sees us, oh, he is tired of us, but he keeps a smile on his face, and it's like, okay, all right, side-eye.
Yeah.
He's just jealous because we figured out how to open the thing and he didn't.
It's true. But otherwise, he's just blah.
He's just blah.
He's filler. Vladena?
I would probably put her at B.
Okay.
Which is a little generous.
Yes.
But I don't know. I feel like she at least contributed more to the plot, which of course she did. She's, but I didn't particularly like her voice actress. But her design was nice. It actually, I mean, she looks like a person.
Question.
She, like, remember how in Sea of Darkness everybody was like unreasonably hot?
Yes.
So she looks tired. She looks like she does a job where she's constantly looking down at small jewels, you know?
They did.
So I appreciated that look.
Yeah. Question. What level of spoilers are we doing for this episode?
Yeah,
I feel like I should have addressed that earlier.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we want to just be full spoilers? Or do we want to be...
No.
No?
I do not.
Okay.
I would like to let this one be spoiler-free.
Okay.
Put that in the title.
Okay. Spoiler-free.
Yeah.
So should I get rid of spoilers for Mystery of the Seven Keys up at top? I'm going to leave that there for stream.
Just in case we accidentally... Yeah.
Because Ariana can edit later,
Yes.
Ariana. Hi, editing Ariana.
Hey,
I appreciate you so
Ariana.
much. She can get rid of spoilers. But I don't know if I can control myself. Okay. Elka. I want to say A tier.
Yes.
She's adorable.
Like, criminally underused, but she has such a cute design. I love her wardrobe choices.
I loved her voice actress.
Her voice actress was so freaking cute, and I just liked the way that this character is very much like her hairdo, in that it's like bouncy, and she's just like, she's got that like bubbly vibe to her. Honestly, mwah, great design for her.
Yeah. Then, I mean, do you want to put her as S tier?
You know what? Actually, I am gonna say S tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Merrick, I want to say S tier.
I do
maybe A
too.
He's like an A plus.
Like he could be S, but we don't get enough interaction with him.
Yeah. I think if he had more, but I think for right now I'm gonna put him at A.
Yeah, I think it's very much like Patrizia in that like I like his general design. I like the choices that they made.
I like the voice actor.
I liked the voice actor a lot. I would have appreciated more interaction with them. Because, he seems like a wonderful character. And I needed more time with him.
Yeah. Radek, S tier.
Oh my god, S tier. He just,
He's just so good.
He's
so baby boy.
Adorable. I just wanted to protect him at all times, even if he didn't need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No notes.
Leo, I want to say is a B. He had potential.
Yes.
But we just didn't get anything from him.
Nice enough design.
But he has at least more to the plot than Oscar, which is why I'm bumping him up to B instead of just being a C.
Yes. Honestly, and I like his design a little more than Oscar.
Yeah.
I feel like they gave him a lot of character in the face. I like the way they did his hair.
Yeah.
I like his little cardigan, I'm like, yeah, I buy this character.
And his cat.
He has a cat. He's got a cat.
Next character.
S. S tier, for sure. Honestly, best cat they've ever done.
I'm
both
just
visually and we get to interact with this cat. We don't know what this cat wants, but we can give it pets, and that's good.
Yep. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, no notes. Cat, no notes.
Mariusz, perfect.
Beautiful. Agent Zane.
I'm going to say A.
Thank you. I agree.
It's another one of those, like, okay, we got to interact with him a bit on the phone. That was fun. I enjoyed the voice actor has a really nice presence.
I agree.
I'm like, I like the subtle accent work he does.
Yeah.
He had just a really nice gentleness to his voice while also being like a little more on the like stern side.
Yeah.
And then we get his actual like character model, and beautiful.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Gorgeous. I would have liked more.
Yeah.
And
like everyone is saying that he's probably going to be in the next game.
Oh God, he better be.
So here's to hoping.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's all the main cast.
Yeah.
All the main cast. We got out of the way in 13 minutes. But
I like how it's like we traded. It's like basically we've got the main cast, and then we traded out Oscar for the cat. We're just like, no, you go down here. Cat is superior.
Like, honestly, I almost want to demote Elka and Radek because they're not quite on the same level as the cat. So I'm just going to put the cat right there just so that we all know that the cat is better than everyone else.
We all know who has the 100% and who has the 99.9%.
Exactly. Yeah. So here we get into, I'm actually going to put them at the end because I want to talk about them last. Okay. So these are all the background characters that exist. These are then copy and pasted in every location, and sometimes it is the same character model in the same location, very close to one another, where you can see that they're the exact same character model, the exact, like, they are...
At one point, I was able to find the same guy in the same scene 3 times.
Yeah. There's one bit where there are two characters who look exactly the same sitting at tables next to each other. And we didn't even comment on it. I saw that while trying to scrub for screenshots. Oh boy. So
I feel like I became, at a certain point, I became just, like, I don't want to say numb to, I just, like,
yeah, no,
I'm like,
yeah.
I understand that they are to represent bodies, but
Yes.
I also gave some of them characters, so I would love to talk about them.
Well, good news, because we're going to.
Oh my gosh.
So first off, we have, also side note, almost all of these are just copies from character models from Midnight in Salem.
Yes.
That is something that is done in the industry. We are not throwing any shade about reusing the character assets. There's no reason why you shouldn't.
Have you ever I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go back to literally any Bethesda game. Like, the NPCs are relatively interchangeable.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So yeah, we're not throwing shade at that.
No, not at all.
We really aren't. We're not expecting a big open world with thousands of unique characters.
Absolutely not.
No. So yeah. But first off, we have alternate universe Lauren Holt, who is the one of the only Black people in all of Prague, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are 3 Black people in Prague. I mean, they're used multiple times, but that's what we have. Oh, actually, only 2.
2 of them are in Prague the whole time, and then Zane appears.
Yeah, so
it's like
that's
lot
a bit
of honkies out here.
I did literally say there's a lot of white people in this game. So yeah, but we have a alternate universe Lauren Holt. She has a little stand that she sells like potato pancakes and stuff. Yeah. She's honestly, I have her A tier.
You know what? I can get with that. Basically, she was one of the best designs of Mid, so them reusing her, I did not mind in the slightest.
No.
I will state that these NPCs all are dead-eyed.
They are. You can't interact with any of them.
If you walk up to them, it is very upsetting. Them in the distance, fine. It's fine. They're good. But you walk anywhere near them, and it's like, you see there's no life in there.
Yeah. No, it's oh, man. Yeah. So, she's honestly, I love her vibe.
Yeah.
We have dude who strokes the computer in the cafe. He just moves his hands across the keyboard, but right above it. So he just kind of looks like he's petting his laptop. Yeah. He exists in other places, but this is where it's really him.
That's the best placement for him, honestly.
Yes.
All the rest of them, I'm like, okay, it's facsimiles. No matter what, though, he does have that terrible fade going on in the back of his hair, where you can see that there's like 2 different hairs put on, and both of them have like a weird pale part to the edge of them.
It's not very good.
It's not.
He's got no charisma.
He's got nothing going on for him.
I honestly, I don't want to put him in C, but also No, I think he's above Oscar.
He's
so
B.
Let's B.
Yeah, I'd say he's B. They gave him a style, you know.
Yeah.
He's the only one who gets to be at the computer.
It's true.
At least in how we played. I don't know if that changes, if it's like randomly generated, but he's the only one who played in ours.
Yeah. He just chills there, stroking his computer.
You know? And I love him for it, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
It's great to be frustrated about a puzzle and then look over and see a man stroking his computer and it's not reacting in any way. It's just like, my mans, you have fun with that. You do that. I'm happy for you.
Now we have Frank Hardy alike.
Yes. Now him I would put in C tier.
He's got negative charisma.
He does. Like,
He's
even
just so
he's
awkward.
He's the one that we were able to have him in tables right next to each other and not really care.
No, we just didn't notice. We literally didn't notice that there were two of him right next to each other. Walked right by them several times.
Like, and you say it, and I remember. Oh yeah, no, I definitely saw it, but it didn't really matter to me. He gives off real Sam Winchester vibes, and
yeah. Early seasons,
Jared Padalecki.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know. He's just nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get to guy who points at us through the window. He's just standing there looking at our feet, and then occasionally points.
Because there's nothing in the window.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there for him to be pointing at.
Side note as well, he's the one with the camera. He also takes pictures many, many times, many instances in one location. He was the one that we were able to go around 3 times to find. Oh, no, he wasn't. It was the other one with the thing. Who has the sunglasses. We'll talk about him later. No, this guy. But he takes pictures all the time. Like, he's always taking a picture.
Yeah.
Or he's sitting by the fountain with his friends. But we'll talk about them together later.
Yeah. Yeah. They're a group. Okay, and also, it should be said that he's wearing pretty much
Jason
Danforth. He's wearing his outfit, just a different color palette.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's making it his own. He's got a watch on. He's got facial hair. He's got some stuff going on there. I guess maybe, honestly, he's straddling B and C for me.
I'm going to say, let's put it at C+. So he's the first one in C.
Ahead of Oscar.
Honestly, I'm also going to move the other guy in front of Oscar. Oscar is the lowest of the C's so far.
And not Frank Hardy doesn't even have any charisma, so, like...
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now, the elephant in the room. This is Dwayne Powers. This is
Dwayne Powers also...
with wearing a beard. Like, that's just Dwayne Powers. There's no way that isn't. It looks exactly like the model with then different, like...
He had a rough patch, and he's been living on the streets for some time. He's got that bushy beard.
No,
much like everyone
scoping.
See, and
he's undercover.
He's not quite as dead-eyed as everyone. It looks more like he's haunted. He looks like honestly, he gives me, like, Vietnam vet vibes, you know what I mean? Where it's like, they've seen some shit, man.
Yeah, so I would
say... But his shit's probably just, Nancy Drew foiling his plans.
I just feel like he's a D for me.
Okay.
Like, he's got so much story to him, but the story also doesn't really paint a good picture. So it doesn't paint a picture of a good character.
And let's be honest, his hair is very upsetting. That's one of the ones where I went in and I looked, and they, like, I don't know what they did, but they, like, did individual, like, locks of the hair and the way they colored it, and it was very weird and distracting, and it changed a bit depending on how you were looking at it. He was concerning.
Yeah. So yeah. Now his brother.
Yeah, his brother, because they sit on a bench together. They're clearly long lost brothers. This brother does not know how to talk to Dwayne Powers.
This is honestly Dwayne's brother being like, dude, someone let me know that you're here. You're still following her. And
gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. We're all so worried about you. Look at yourself.
Yeah,
honestly, he's
very Judge Danforth.
Oh, yes. And he looks like, what was the actor? Eugene, no, not Eugene. What am I talking about?
In what?
The one who's on Schitt's Creek?
Oh, yeah, Eugene Levy.
Okay, it is Eugene Levy. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
He does look a bit like Eugene Levy if Eugene Levy had worked at a desk instead of, exploring every part of his vibrant personality.
What if it is in universe that actor and he has a washed up little brother who never made it as an actor and did some crimes, and now I've headcanoned that this is actually Eugene Levy. His younger brother is Dwayne Powers, who only took the last name Powers because he wanted to have a different one so he could be part of SAG.
Fuck it. One of my favorite things about Schitt's Creek is it stars Eugene Levy, his son playing his son, Dan Levy, and then off in the background, as a cafe owner, is his daughter. And I believe she may have a different last name in it, and so that's all it's making me think of. It's if Sarah didn't, get in on the business. She just went off and didn't really do anything. That said, I love her in Schitt's Creek, so. But
yes, so I honestly, he's moving up. He's a B, maybe.
He keeps
maybe
moving up.
An A.
Maybe an A. Honestly, I could put him
in A. Okay. Yeah. Deirdre undercover. She's wearing sunglasses in every iteration of this model, even when she's inside. She is she's just giving us the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
It's just Deirdre.
So, but I don't know. She looks like she's under duress, and
she does. I feel like we should be helping her, and yet we're just ignoring her.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird.
I kind of want to put her at a B. Weirdly.
Yes, because she is. It's distracting. She's distractingly.
It's like, what are you doing here? And it's like, well, she's not. Nancy's brain. She's not calling out to me, so it would be weird if I called out to her. Maybe she just doesn't remember me. Maybe she just doesn't see me.
If you're Ariana playing as Nancy, it's like, I'm up in her face and she's not saying anything.
So, yeah. Nancy's just a little unclear on the social, what she needs to be doing. Obviously, she's just like, oh, I guess maybe we weren't, I don't mean that to her. If she just, what she means to me.
That's something we didn't fucking talk about.
Yeah.
Ned.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I didn't like it. It made me sad.
Yeah.
Just made me sad. But we're not talking about that because no spoilers.
Is it really a spoiler? It just undoes the last game.
It does. It's really frustrating. Now, I think this is May Perry or maybe Tegan.
Yeah, she's got real
but not
Perry
so much.
energy.
Yeah.
But
she's got a peppy ponytail.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
got a fun sweater.
It's like she went to if one of them went to Waverly Academy.
Yeah. Well, that's where May got into that she was gonna go.
That's true.
So she got accepted. So maybe this is May. She dyed her hair back to black. She got a makeover from a girl at Waverly.
She just
and
I would like to know what she did with her tights because Those
I don't
leggings
know.
were fantastic, but whatever.
But, you know, she's really into a strong, bold, like, pattern. So,
Yeah.
same with the, you know, she's got pretty good vibes. She's okay, you know?
I'd put her at B, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. She's just, you know. Oh, no, you know what she reminds me of? In Daria, when Jane becomes a cheerleader.
Yes!
That
That's
is
exactly it.
exactly what it is.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's May, but oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, now here's this motherfucker.
This
Shady ass
shifty
prick.
Fucking...
He has baseball cap on, sunglasses, a slight beard, and then the sweater over the shoulders combo. Like,
he's very much similar to the not Jason Danforth, but like his evil soap opera twin.
yes. He is. I don't like him. I want to put him in D. Can I put him in D tier?
I'm putting him in D. He's very upsetting, and I don't like him being there. He seems like he's planning something, and I don't care for whatever it is.
Yeah. I moved him above Dwayne, though. Because we don't know if he has a history of race faking, so. Okay, and
Wouldn't
now
put it past this guy.
the elusive blonde Bob. Now, I just couldn't get any really good pictures of her, but she's out there. She's got a blonde bob, like very straight. She has a cute little outfit.
Very definite hair like coloring situation.
Yes.
She's got glasses.
Yes.
She really gives off type A personality vibes,
Yes.
which, you know, she gives off a very strong vibe, but then also she fits nicely into the background, you know?
She does, yeah. I could make her in The Sims.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So she's like a B. She's just like, you know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with her.
I could put her at B. I could also put her at A if I'm being honest, because I do really like... It feels like they put a lot of effort into her design. I feel like she might like be slightly based off of someone, you know?
Yeah. Now here we have the three friends. I quite enjoy the three friends. So it is pointing guy, short blonde Bob, and Jane from Daria as a cheerleader. And their vibe, they're just chatting. Like,
Yeah.
there's a camaraderie here.
There really is.
It's got, you know,
It's some nice, like, you know, he's got like he's sitting there on the fountain.
and he's
got,
not
like,
actually taking a picture this time.
Yeah, that's great. It's
Oh
just,
wait, no,
they're,
sorry. I confused him with the other guy.
well, okay. There are a few guys.
No,
who take
he does.
Pictures.
Yeah, he does have the camera. No, he is that one. I'm back on track.
Yeah,
Don't
there are
worry.
a few guys that take pictures. It's only men who have cameras, though. Do know why?
Weird. Yeah.
But
He
they're
has the
frequently
camera around
photographing
his
some of the
neck,
women
yeah.
they're with. So, you know.
Yeah. So he's just chilling there, and he's the one sitting, you know?
Yeah.
He's not, like, trying to arrange the ladies or anything and try and get good pictures. No, he's just chilling.
He's just chilling.
He's not making this
feels
about
like-
content. He's
honestly-
making this about friends.
It feels like they are, honestly, in my head, I was like, oh yeah, these are 3 uni students who are, like, doing a semester abroad or something, because, you know, they've got definite tourist vibes.
Yeah.
But,
They do.
like, they're just taking it in. They're wanting to make the most of the time that they get to be here. They're taking in the atmosphere, they're taking in the sights, but they're also just taking in the just general, I punched my microphone. They're taking in the general, like, just the culture in general. They're like trying to be like the locals to the best of their ability.
You know what? I want to put them in S tier.
I would absolutely put them in S tier. Individually, they are lower tiers, but together they tell a story.
They do. Honestly, I enjoy their body language and all of that. So they're great. They're up there. Now within these categories, I kind of want to like arrange within the tiers themselves because I think it's important to like decide who is the best of the A's, you know?
Okay.
Obviously the best of the S's is the kitty. So that's
no contest.
Completely, yeah. But then I feel like Radek comes next instead of Elka.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
So I'm gonna put them like that.
If nothing else, he gets some like really adorable facial expressions.
He does, and I just really like his voice actor. Like, he has really good instincts.
Yeah.
Then within A, I kind of want to put Zane at the top.
Yes, I can definitely get behind that.
And then I would say Merrick.
Yeah, I enjoy him.
And then after that, I honestly weirdly want to put Eugene Levy above Patrizia.
Really? I don't know. I could put him above Lauren, but I really enjoy Patrizia's movements. I like that she's like the only character that they chose to give like soft features. Yeah. She's got a round face. She's got plump little arms, but like they're also definitely she's pouring coffee all day. She's working muscular. The machine, Yeah.
So yeah. No, I agree. You're right. Yeah. And then I do think that Dwayne's brother, Lauren Holt, and Long Bob, Blonde Bob, are all in the correct.
Sorry, this is Blonde Bob.
It is what it is. Okay, of the B's, I want to put Leo at the top.
Yes, absolutely. He's got the most character to his design.
Yeah. And then see, we're at Vladena, and I'm kind of wanting to demote her to C.
Okay, I mean, you didn't really want her in B to begin with.
Yeah, I'm demoting her. She just doesn't, she can't be on the same plane as Leo. But then, I don't know about the rest of these. I think they're in a good order.
Yeah, they're in an okay order. Honestly, I would maybe put the, Deirdre and, Preppy Jane before Vladena, simply because she's distractingly Barbie.
Oh, you mean what? Adela.
I'm sorry, Adela. I apologize. Yes, Adela. Because she's just Barbie. She is distractingly Barbie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'd say. But still above the terrible fade. It's just so bad. I
feel bad.
I'm like, them. You really need to sue your barber.
Yeah. And then Vladena as the top C.
Yeah.
And then honestly, I think Pointing Guy, Frank, and then Oscar is a good order. Now,
Oscar's looking so mad at us.
Yeah, he is. Whatever. So now the question is, which of these two is the skeeviest? And I'm thinking it should be that. It should be Dwayne above, Glasses.
Because Dwayne's the skeeviest, or should Dwayne be behind him because...
No. The other guy is just skeevier.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, Dwayne just looks troubled. He looks haunted. Whereas the other guy looks like he's up to fucking something, and I don't care for it.
I mean, he's the one who has Deirdre all, in this situation. He's the one that's keeping her here under duress.
Yeah, and they're wearing sunglasses together, which is also just kind of a douchey thing. But it feels like
think,
he's doing it so that nobody knows
God.
that she's having to do it. You know?
No, wait. Oh my God. No, there's a whole situation going on here. It's like this guy is actually like an informant, and for Anya, Dwayne, you know, that whole situation, that whole chain of people now that I've made up. This is a thing I've made up now, just so you guys are aware. This is now going to be completely canon to me.
Yes. You cannot destroy this belief.
It's true. So, yeah, no, he is in on it, whereas Dwayne seems to maybe be coming out the other side with his brother's help. Like, he's getting, like, he's hit rock bottom now, and so he might be going up instead of getting out a shovel. Whereas this other guy is actively making things worse, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, he's still in the douchiest phase. I think that's Jason Danforth. And he is been, like, he has blamed Nancy for shit now. And, like, he's still under someone else's thumb.
He can't accept that he was used by Alicia.
Exactly. So now he's, like, got this vendetta against Nancy. And so he's joined these other past culprits in trying to do this. And he's using Deirdre as, like, a hostage there in plain view. And so we're purposefully not noticing that it's Deirdre because we are trying to keep her safe. And so we know that they know we're here, right? She is there just to make sure that we're being stay watched, in our lane.
You know?
Yeah. It's like you have to keep doing this, otherwise she gets it, you know? They're using her for leverage. And this guy is the worst.
She looks
Glasses
so thin
guy
and
is
frail.
the worst.
He is, yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
and I'll be real, Deirdre does not look well.
She doesn't, no.
She looks so thin and, like,
especially compared to our like, her nice coat, like, broader shoulders and stuff in the coat. That was good. That was great character design. Honestly, best part of Midnight in Salem.
Ugh.
But yeah. So I think that's right. I think we got this.
I think this is absolutely correct.
Yeah, though I am wondering if the three friends are above Radek and Elka.
You know, I would say that if their eyes weren't quite so dead.
Okay, yeah. You're right. Definitely. But, oof.
They give off the story for sure.
They do. So yeah, that is our ranking. I will link to the tier list for you guys to do your own. Please share it with us in our Discord. That is the best way to get us to see things.
Yes.
Is if you actually join the Discord and follow the requisite channels. But yeah, I would love to see you guys do yours. Tell us on Discord, like I said, or, you know, the socials.
And places that you can, you know, find other episodes of this podcast. Don't know what that was, but I've been watching too many things with accents. Anyway, you can find other episodes of the podcast on YouTube and on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts and on our website, krolmeistersisters.knifefightclub.com.
Yeah. You can also, if you want access to Podcast Night VODs, you can subscribe to us on Twitch or you can back us on Patreon. Patreon tier is $1 to get literally everything. There are no separate tiers. It's just $1, and that's the way that we do things like buy Mystery of the Seven Keys.
Yep. You guys bought it for us.
Because that was with the Twitch payout money.
Yay!
So, yeah. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I don't know why I just started adding that in.
I don't know.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
I'm going to stop doing that. I don't like it.
Okay.
So, as a reminder, I'm Marisa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.